This is November 5th, I believe, yes. 5th or 6th. So, it's getting cold, so we're planting some
of those. Okay. Brussels sprouts.
purple Brussels sprouts. And the Alano Zapote giving out new flushes. And I think they're hardy. I mean, their cold tolerance down to the 30s. And we haven't hit those yet in California, so they're safe for now. Lemon verbena doing really well. Up to repotted. And these are Pakistani mulberry cuttings somebody gave us. So we have 5, 2 made it. Hopefully, we'll see. And tomato is growing everywhere. Everywhere. It's not very big. It's got splitting issues. And I didn't see it, but the kids saw lots of hornworms. But the birds are picking them off, so. Seashells, end of season. They're flowering. Hopefully we can collect some seeds and do it again next year. It's random. I think that's a citrus of some kind. That's from seed, so hopefully I'll make it through the winter. So they did a bad job organizing. Moringa, baby one. These are the new flushes this year. So it's getting healthier. Hopefully it's not to the ground. So we can repot it next year. I'll put them in the ground somewhere. The flower plant's really good under this cherry moya, which is gigantic again. We have to keep cutting it down because it's impossible for us to reach a fruit if they do have some. Cutting mulberries, putting it in here. These are sticks. Some long ones, some short ones. Over there too. So we have plenty of sticks. The apricot is holding on. It's not going into dormancy. It's still relatively warm in California. I mean, we just had 2 90-degree days, but it's getting cooler. And looking at the sky, they forecast there's going to be rain tomorrow, so 50% chance. So we'll see. Longan giving out new flushes. Yeah, it looks like Longan now. Look like lychee when they were young. We ate some. It's very sweet. The skins are very thin, which is a good variety. And I just cleaned out the hummingbird feeder with the ant guard. There's more here. Yeah, we'll pick those ripe on the vine. It tastes much better. There's a lot of these. They're edible. I'm not sure what the name is, but they are. And this grow bed is full of sweet potato vine, along with the collard green, I believe. And I don't know what this one is. I hope it's edible, or maybe it's flower. Man, these things won't die. These things are very hardy. And we don't need it because they grow everywhere. Yeah. Again, this is medicinal. It coagulates blood. Or it does something to the blood. I'm not sure what it is. How to say it. But it grows everywhere. And in fact, if I drop this here, if it touches dirt, it will grow. Sweet potato, curly kale, doesn't look so good. And dinosaur kale, well, not dinosaur. I think this is some kind of kale, blue kale or something. Yeah. And I just stuck a dying dragon fruit in here over the spring. Look at it. And by next year it'll be up here, hopefully getting some fruit. And this is good for the eye. It's the family of goji berry, I believe. The leaves are similar, but this one gives fruit, that one gives leaves. Pebble, it's not flowering. I was hoping it would flower, so we'll get some seeds for next year. This is a cutting for the fig, trying to see if it roots. And assortments of vegetable. I think these are mustard green. This one, mustard green. This is cola again. Got lots of those. It's like the seeds from over here drop into here, and they grew. Yeah. This is a Chinese vegetable, I believe. I'm not sure what they are. We'll eat it. And got some chocolate mints here. Hopefully it'll take over this bed. And some more over here. It's getting cold, so they may not do well. See, so this one I'm gonna shake the seeds into this bed. They'll grow again next year. Oh, let's go back here. So this grow bed is like full, and we'll take the yam out later. Or sweet potato, sorry. Yam, sweet potato, same to us. And this is a kumquat. It's doing okay in the pot. Low crop from seeds. Got lots of those. I'll probably give it away somewhere. And I planted the whatchamacallit. I forgot the name. Flowers still good for the hummingbird. This one is still good. And we don't need this in here, so sorry guy. Got to go. Sacrifice. Passion fruit, doing well. It's veining. It's probably gonna vine into that tree, that fig. This is a plum. This is a plum. I'm not gonna cut it this year. See, last year I had to cut it here because it was splitting. So I cut this off. So this one grew, but this branch grew as well. Now there's two from the ground grew. Now these might be a different variety since they're from the root. And I believe this is grafted, so we might have two variety of plum. This is a random trash can sugar cane. Just stuck a sugar cane in there and a little bit of dirt. This is a trash can. Just a little bit of dirt. Look at it. It's growing like crazy. Weird. And apricot. Oh my god. Look at that apricot. Oh, it's towering to the sky. And don't know what this is. Some kind of sap from the tree. It's hardened. Maybe it was something was chewing it, and then they sap it and kill the whatever is chewing it. There's one down there too. So it's a self-defense mechanism, I guess. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Something chewed into that one. So we're gonna have to pick these. Well, next year it's not gonna fruit because this year I get like 10 fruits. And I don't think I can eat these. It give me a stomach ache. I mean, twice in a row I ate two of them over a week, and twice after I ate them that night my stomach was uncomfortable. And this is peach. Most peaches in the world, I mean in the northern hemisphere, is the leaves has turned brown and falling off. And in California it's still green. This is November. 2 days after election days. No, 3 days after election day. That's it. Today's the 6th, not the 5th. Look, the fig is still have fruit on the figs. Look at that. Those figs are not gonna make it. It's gonna get cold soon, and it doesn't know it yet because it's so warm. The next week or so, when we drop down to daytime temperature of 60s, it will know, and the leaf will start to turn brown. And do you see that plant over there? That plant, those See how tall it went? It just grew between the trees and go for the sun. And look at all the seeds up there. So the seed's gonna drop to the ground here, and it's gonna grow again next year. It's medicinal herb, and it's in Chinese traditional Chinese medicine. They use it for heating up the stomach. Moxa. Look at that yellow fruit tree. It's got a lot of leaves this year. I don't want to cut them because last time we trimmed them, it becomes weak. But this year, because they put out so many leaves, they only get a few fruits, and the bird got them. Yeah, so we have to think of something because it's growing too high and we can't get the fruit, so it's pointless. So, yeah, more of these goji family plants. It's doing really well, but as soon as it gets cold, it's got these spots that becomes these old swells right here. If I can focus into it, yeah. And it's not harmful to us. We can still eat them, but it's not looking very pretty. Not like this. That's what it's supposed to look like. But as it gets colder, I think the bacteria senses it, and it's probably sweeter for them to eat, so they chew on it. And we got some leaf minor issue with the lemon, Eureka lemon, which all the new flushes has them. Tried to pull them off, but I guess the tree will have to find a way to fight them if it needs to survive here. Well, this flower plant didn't give flower this year. I think they stressed out or something. And this is the oh my god, I forgot all the names. Chinese apple, or Chinese dates, whatever. What is it? Jujube. That's right, jujube. And they're all mature now. And I mean, it looks good. And you can eat it if you want, but doesn't taste as crunchy or as good when they were still green. So this one is coming to dormancy as well, but since it's so warm, it's not giving out a lot of the leaves like its parent over there. See that parent? It's all yellow. It's still green here. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll get bigger fruits next year. Sweet lemon. There's no water. Well, very little water during the summer. Leaves are curling up to protect itself, but it's not dropping fruits like I expected to. We have so many of these, we don't eat them, so about January we'll cut them back, cut them lower so it doesn't go towering up like that one. And this is Buddha hand with some flower and fruits here, but then they wilted. Maybe wrong season to have flower. But again, we have leaf miner issues. This one, I want the leaves to grow a little bit better because it's still young. I mean, relatively new, planted to the ground. So, hopefully, maybe spray some neem oil or something on it. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm picking these off. Alright, more of the goji plant. Look at whoosh, cola green and kale over there. We'll go over there. Let's pause. Alright, I'm at in front of the grapefruit. See how the grapefruit is splitting on the bottom. I don't know what it is, but this year we lost 3 like that. See, one dropped down there and decayed. Yeah, so again, this one is growing really tall. We don't want that. We want to cut them down. Avocado going on to the 4th year. It looks pretty skinny. I don't know. Maybe this will be a survivor at the end. And we got this moringa. I'm not cutting it this year because it's not growing as good this year. Just let it be. We got pea pots, so we'll get seeds out of them. And these are the locust that I cut. I mean, not cut, but pulled from that tree under the orange tree over there, and put them in a basket with roots in it. But it stunned it so badly, and I may have to cut it back. I don't know. I'll let it be. If it grows, it grows. I have so many of them. If it doesn't, it's fine. And this is a mulberry tree. I need to cut all these little ones too, but we just trim them down to here. Maybe 4 foot, 3 to 4 foot. They said they'll grow back, so we'll see. This one is a very highly producing mulberry tree. And that's where we got all the branches over there. And papaya is not yielding anything, just one little one this year. I think it's because of sun. It doesn't have enough sun. We'll see. They're still growing up. Now there's very light, and there used to be a lot of shade here, but now it's because we cut this down. It's got a lot of light. Here's all the top branches. Whoa! To navigate through this, and this is 2 year going to 3 years avocado. This one looks very promising. Hopefully we'll have some fruit next year or the year after. These are all from seed, so avocado is, like they said, is anywhere from 4 to 7 years to have fruit. something like that. Here's a healthy looking goji leaf plant. This variety, you just eat the leaves, make soup out of it. It's really good. It's kind of bitter, a little bit of bitter tasting, but it's good for you, good for the eyes. And this avocado is taller than me now. Yeah, it's way about 7 feet. So it'll make it. I think it will give fruit next year or the year after. This is kale going to. The trunk is really thick. This is going up, going on to what, the fourth or fifth year? Fourth or fifth. And again, I don't know what this plant is. Hopefully it'll flower one of these years and give some kind of fruit. And that's some ornamental plant. It looks like whatchamacallit, the rambutan leaves, but rambutan leaves thinner, and it has more of these cross sections. So maybe this is not rambutan. I'm hoping it's some kind of tropical. Yeah, we got these aloe vera growing wild now. Look at all the puffs coming out. And this is in a pot, by the way. Yeah, see? Yeah. This has outgrown the pot. But we let it be. I mean, everything under this orange tree is growing really well, including the orange tree. So we're gonna have to trim back. Maybe this section right here, trim it back. Let new flushes come out next year. So we'll have to harvest all these oranges. It's a lot of work harvesting. And look, somebody already harvesting it. See? See? Yeah, something's eating it as it falls into the ground. Well, that's it. That's all the garden. Now let's go over to the fishies. This is the Canara spinach. Very good color during the winter time. We're going into winter. Here are the fishies. Hey! Hello. Thinks I'm gonna feed them. Well, I don't know. There's nothing here. I may have to put some fish in there, otherwise the mosquito will breed in there. I don't see any mosquito larvae yet. And we've been harvesting these punctually. Weathercress. They're really good for what they're growing. But it's winter time, so they will die off as it gets cold. And I'll start next year again. So this setup, things will not go up to here because they don't like the net. So far the fish is okay. Alright, that's it. Last look. Garden still green in November 6, 2020. We'll see you in about a month. Bye.